Last year, Dogecoin evolved from being little more than a well-known meme to announcing it was ready for serious business. But what will happen to it in the future? What is the Dogecoin price prediction for 2025? Let's take a look at Doge and see if we can find out. Dogecoin is pretty much the original meme coin. It was set up in 2013 largely as a joke, but after garnering attention following mentions from the likes of Elon Musk, the coin re-established itself as the Dogecoin Foundation. The foundation aims to both promote and support the crypto, as well as define a roadmap for its future development. Doge uses a proof-of-work consensus mechanism, meaning that every time a new block is added onto the Dogecoin blockchain, more Doge enters the market. Something that makes Doge a little different from, for instance, Bitcoin is that there is no limit on how many Dogecoin there can be. When the 21 millionth BTC is mined, that is it, there will be no more new Bitcoin entering the market. On the other hand, and this is something that can have a very real impact on the Dogecoin price, there is no theoretical limit when it comes to Doge. Even when it was launched, basically as a parody of the new and somewhat bewildering world of cryptocurrency, Doge had its fans who were determined to take a hand in helping boost Dogecoin price forecasts. Investors in the early days took part in a significant debate that helped shape what the coin was and would become. Should Dogecoin set a limit on how many coins were mined, or should it continue to create new Doge indefinitely? The crux of the issue was this. If a cryptocurrency has a fixed maximum supply, then it is seen as being deflationary. This means that, at least in theory, a coin can keep its value or even see its value go up, because a limited amount of tokens available means that there is an amount of scarcity, again theoretically, which, in turn, means that prices should be able to go up in line with a hypothetical rise in demand. On the other hand, this can mean that a cryptocurrency ends up not being used as much as it potentially could be, because people might well decide that they want to keep a hold of it in case prices rise following a growth in demand, meaning that they could cash in their crypto for a profit which may never arrive. Although, early on in the coin's history, there was never a firm, hard limit set, there was a certain belief in some quarters that, eventually, Dogecoin would have once set at 100 billion Doge. Sadly for supporters of that concept, those hopes were extinguished in 2014, when Dogecoin's founder, Jackson Palmer, ruled out a hard cap on supply, saying, "We've decided to leave the Dogecoin codebase as it was originally released, and not implement a change." The goal for the currency is to keep approximately 100 billion coins in circulation, thus after 100 billion Dogecoins are created, rewards will continue at 10,000 each block. This will help maintain mining and stabilize the number of coins in circulation, considering lost wallets and various other ways coins may be destroyed, at 100 billion. The upshot of this was that when the 100 billionth Doge was minted, which happened in some point in 2018, the coin did not stop growing. What is worth pointing out is that Dogecoin bucked the usual theory that a hard limit on supply will boost the growth of a crypto, by making most of its significant advances not only after the news that there would not be a limit to the amount of the coin made available, but also after the point when it reached the circulation many people thought would serve as the maximum supply. Every time a new block is mined on the Dogecoin blockchain, 10,000 new Doge are added into circulation. A new block gets mined about once every minute, which means that there are around 14.4 million new Dogecoin coming along every day, and something like 5.256 billion Doge hitting the market and ending up in people's crypto wallets every year. As of July 8, 2022, there were 132.67 billion Doge in circulation, and that number is set to go up all the time. Something else that is worth noticing when it comes to Dogecoin, and that could have an impact on a Dogecoin price forecast, is its links to Litecoin. The two cryptocurrencies take part in something called merge mining. This means that someone who mines Dogecoin is also able to mine Litecoin, without having to get any extra software. This, at least in theory, means that Doge mining is available to Litecoin miners and, indeed, vice versa. This means that the supply of both cryptos keeps ticking along, because there are going to be people who are able to mine both. It could also lead to some pretty interesting activity as, potentially, it could give Litecoin enthusiasts a way into Doge and Dogecoin enthusiasts an interest in LTC. Dogecoin, like most other blockchains, relies on nodes to keep the system going and transactions flowing. A node is a computer on the network which helps to manage the blockchain. On July 8, 2022, the Blockchair website reported 1,094 nodes on the Dogecoin blockchain. This was actually down from the 1,503 nodes that were operating on the system on January 27, but up from 1,090 on September 2, 2021. What is worth pointing out here is that the number of nodes does not seem to have had much positive impact on the coin's price. Doge closed September 2, 2021 at $0.296, while it finished January 27, 2022 at $0.1412, before recovering to 15 cents on April 8 and sinking back down to around 13 cents on May 3. Market turmoil caused by the depegging of UST and the collapse of Luna then saw it fall to around $0.087 on May 16, 2022. The downturn did not end there, though, and on May 27, 2022 it reached an intraday low of $0.07607, before turning around slowly to stand at around $0.086 on May 31. Things got worse in June, with the cancellation of withdrawals on the Celsius crypto lending platform confirming crypto was a bear market, and by June 17 it was worth about $0.0566, with it continuing to sink to a low of $0.04972 the following day. After that, though, there was something of a recovery, and, on July 8, 2022, it was worth around $0.069. In terms of how big the blockchain is, as of June 17 it was 60.66 gigabytes, and, in the space of 24 hours from the late morning of July 7 to the same time on July 8, there were 33,332 transactions on the chain. One of the most notable things to have happened in the wake of Doge's recent successes is the rise of other meme coins. If Dogecoin can be seen as a parody of traditional cryptos, many of which have not been going as long as Doge, then the likes of Shiba Inu, Floki, Elon Mars and Spooky Shiba, so-called dog coins, and even the likes of Catcoin can be seen as parodies of parodies. Indeed, some of the tokens that have hit the market in the wake of SHIB could be seen as parodies of parodies of parodies. However you look at it, though, they all have Dogecoin to thank as the big daddy dog of meme cryptocurrencies. In terms of the Dogecoin price history, it is fair to say that 2021 was the year when the coin really made its mark on the cryptosphere, and saw people who would previously have not been interested pay attention both to the Dogecoin price and the Dogecoin price prediction. The token got caught up in the crypto boom of the first few months of 2021, before it went on a bull run in April and May, reaching an all-time high of $0.7376 on May 8. Doge's upward momentum was stymied when the Tesla founder and Dogecoin enthusiast Elon Musk appeared on Saturday Night Live, implying that the crypto was a hustle. What began as a gentle fallback turned into a downward spiral after the great crypto day crash of May 19, 2021 inflicted a heavy blow on the cryptocurrency market, one that Doge took months to recover from. While Doge ended up trading mostly in the $0.20s through the last few months of 2021, occasionally breaking the 30 cents barrier, a market slump caused by uncertainty around the Omicron variant of COVID-19 damaged the price of Dogecoin. It closed the year at $0.1713, which, although up by more than 3,000% from 2020's close of $0.004682, was nevertheless down from where it had been trading even a couple of months before. In 2022, Doge continued to drift downwards, closing January at $0.1418. There was something of a recovery in early February, with the Dogecoin price reaching $0.1716 on February 7, 2022. But the upward thrust was not strong enough and Dogecoin went back down, with things made worse when Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24, causing the crypto to drop to $0.1096. There has been a little recovery since then, but things have been made harder by problems with the iOS My Doge wallet. On March 17, the Dogecoin price was around $0.1175. After that, the coin rallied, boosted at least in part by the news that Elon Musk had bought 9.2% of Twitter and joined the microblogging platform's board. As of April 8, Doge was worth about 15 cents. Since then, the price has gone down overall. It stood at around 13 cents on May 3, before nearly having to $0.087 on May 16, suffering a drop to below 8 cents and then making a relative recovery to $0.086 on May 31, 2022. By June 17, though, it was back down to around $0.0566, but by July 8 it was worth $0.069. At that time, it had a market cap of around $9.2 billion, making it the 10th largest crypto by that metric. With that all said and done, it's time to look at the Dogecoin price prediction for 2025. It is important to remember that long-term crypto predictions are very often wrong. Also, many crypto price forecasts are made using an algorithm, which can change at any moment. Never rely solely on price predictions, always do your own research, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Long forecast suggests Doge will start 2025 at around $0.079 before it drops to $0.053 in July, before going on a slow rise which culminates in a Doge price prediction of $0.098 in December. If this forecast is correct, there will be some way to go before Doge matches or even beats the heights it reached in the spring of 2021. Crypto Bulls Club is a lot more optimistic about what Doge can do over the next 3 years. It makes a Dogecoin price prediction that says Dogecoin will start 2025 somewhere between $3.48 and $4.09. The coin will then continue to rise month by month, and the site says that by the time the year finishes, the price could be anywhere between $7.02 and $8.03. This forecast is incredibly optimistic and, for it to come to pass, Doge would need to rise by as much as 11,000% over the course of the next 4 years or so. Sitting between the two predictions is priceprediction.net, which is more optimistic in its Dogecoin price prediction than long forecast, but less bullish than Crypto Bulls Club. The site's Dogecoin prediction for 2025 suggests the coin will start the year at around 23 cents, before moving up slowly to hit 27 cents in July and closing the year at 31 cents. Finally, digital coin price Dogecoin projections suggest that the coin's value will rise slightly throughout the year, although it will be higher than it is at present. The site says Doge should reach 14 cents by the start of the year before falling to 12 cents by May and then growing slowly, to close the year at 15 cents. As we have seen, there is not really much consensus across the forecasts, with some being optimistic and some suggesting the Dogecoin price will drop across 2025. Nevertheless, they all suggest that Doge will go up between now and the start of 2025. This could mean one of two things: that Dogecoin will be a standout performer across the next few years, or that the cryptocurrency market will continue to grow and Doge will be carried along by that. One threat to Dogecoin is that the last half of 2021 saw the rise of Dogecoins, cryptocurrencies looking to ride on the coattails of Dogecoin's success. With the likes of SHIB and Floki garnering attention and investment, it's possible that Doge could be seen as old news by the time 2025 rolls around. If that does happen, even the most negative forecast will seem wildly optimistic. On the other hand, Dogecoin has acted in incredibly unpredictable ways before. We cannot say with any certainty whether, come 2025, Doge's devotees will be lining up to buy their Lamborghinis, or whether they will have to sell all their possessions.